Hi and welcome to today's Arch Capital Update. I'm here with Josh Smythe. How are you, Josh?
Good, Nigel. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Well, it's hard to believe, but only a week or so away is June, and we're here today just to talk very briefly about what to do before 30 June, and if possible in the next few weeks. We don't want to leave it until the last second. So Josh, if we look at it, the main thing we're going to talk about is contributions and pensions. There's a bit of information in the slide deck which we will share, but of course reach out if you've got any questions that are specific to your circumstances. So Josh, let's start with contributions. How much can you contribute, and what are the key rules?
Yeah, thanks, Nigel. So there's two key types of contributions, particularly this time of year. So the main one is the taxable or deductible contribution of $30,000 is the cap for that this year. And that includes any employee contributions throughout the year that's been made also. And the non-taxable contribution is $120,000 cap this year. So those are the two types of contributions.
Cool. So $30,000 and $120,000. Check your payslip to see how much you contributed year to date. If you are employed, you can top it up. If you're self-employed, you can just check again with your payslip or see what you've been contributing if you're not paying yourself a salary day to day.
Yeah, and for those with a balance less than 500,000, there might be an opportunity to carry forward some previous years that were unused.
Yep.
So just reach out if there's any questions around that, and we can provide some advice.
And just quickly, for the tax deductible contributions of 30,000, you need to meet a work test if you're over 67.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty straightforward, but of course reach out if you're unsure. Next thing we want to talk about is pension payments. So this isn't the government pension. This is the pension you draw out from your super fund, whether it be a self-managed fund or another type of fund, and you're drawing out that money. So how does it work, Josh? What have you got to take out?
Yeah, well, this is the second year now, Nigel, after COVID, where we saw those minimum rates halved. So we're back to normal rates for a couple of years now, and it's really important that if you're not sure of what your minimum is, that reach out and we can let you know, because that money needs to be withdrawn from the fund before 30 June.
Yeah, great. So for many people, they are drawing out regular amounts. It's pretty easy to check. You can call us, you can go through your statement, check your super fund tax return for how much it says to take out. If you're unsure, please email or call us and we can confirm that for you and do a quick check to make sure you have taken out the minimum before 30 June. That's really important, because if you don't take it out, it's not great. So ideally, make sure you're taking it out regularly, or call us in the next few weeks so you're not panicking on the 30th of June, which is a Monday this year, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Now, just in terms of some of those brackets, we won't go through them all, but I suppose just it is a tiered rate. So again, how does that work, and what is some of the key numbers to think about?
Yeah, that's right. So every 1 July, your super minimum will be recalculated based on these rates, and it just depends on your age as of 1 July. So if you hit one of the age bracket above during the year, it doesn't matter. It's just what your age was on 1 July. So that's how it get calculated, based on your balance. So you can check with us, and we can have that information for you. We'll have that on file. But yeah, that age does increase as you get older. The government forces you to take more out every year. So it's really important that you check what your minimum is, because it might have changed slightly from last year.
Yeah, so that has caught a few people out, where they're sort of now taking 6 or 7% out, and the balances did increase a lot. So it's based on last 30 June. And they might have been taking out a regular amount, thought they were going to be okay, but they've got to take out another $20,000 or $30,000. So it is worth checking if we haven't already reminded you. All right, so they're the key things really that we want to talk about. There's lots of other things before 30 June perhaps that you want to talk about. We're here to, it will come around pretty quickly, so reach out to one of the team. Thanks so much, Josh.
Thanks, Nigel.
It's very helpful. Thanks.
Cheers.
It's great to have you on today's update.